good evening, good night, everybody. Depending on the time you see this, I am Taylor here with a quick message of Taylor Stater, or I guess a quick conversation, whatever you want to call it. I was having a conversation with somebody, and their question is, what happens if I die and Jesus is not real? And that's a lot of things I hear people say, and for me, it's like, okay, if I die and he's not real, the worst that can happen is I turn into dust. I'm unconscious. I don't know anything. I don't see anything. I'm gone. The maggots eating up my skin. Well, I'll be cremated, so I'm just going to be burned. No conscious and feel absolutely nothing. But what happens if you die and you find out Jesus is real? You feel it. You're going to be spiritually conscious. You're going to be burning in hell for eternity. You're going to suffer pain that you never felt before, all because you decided you're your own person. You don't want to follow the books, or as they're saying now, you don't want to follow the slave line because Christian was made by white people who could to control us, or made by the Indians, and blah, blah, blah. And now you're stuck understanding that when I said, or when somebody tried to introduce you, and you were just being so stubborn and not wanting to do it, and you're burning in hell forever. So for me, I'll take my chances on faith, and I'll believe in Jesus Christ because he's been working for me, and he's been doing his thing spiritually and in the earth. So don't allow these statistics or whatever the world says to make you not do what you're supposed to do, to make your faith not be as strong as it can. If you're living really great and you think it's good now, imagine it with Jesus. If you are, I don't know, whatever y'all want to call it, religious or it's not kids. I know a lot of folks have been turned away due to religion. We have a lot of pastors, a lot of ministers, a lot of church people, a lot of folks who are preaching religion more so than actually a relationship with Christ. God is your friend. Jesus is your brother. You've been adopted into being his brother, into his family. He done shed that blood for us to be able to live eternally, to have everything that we desire on earth as it is in heaven. So why not give that opportunity and give yourself up to Christ and understand that forget what someone else is saying, forget the cliche. You don't lose anything if you die and he's not real. Well, you lose everything on earth as it is in heaven. Now you lose it all for just saying, I don't want to believe. I don't want that relationship with God. And if he gave you the opportunity where someone came to you to preach the gospel, came to you to invite you to enter into the world of Jesus Christ, and you missed it, God protect babies and fools. And if you never had that opportunity and never understood who Christ was, or never had a relationship with him, then you get a pass. Nobody never introduced you. But God is going to always call his children. He's going to always bring somebody into your life that's going to talk about God, that's going to talk about Christ, that's going to question your faith. If it's in yourself, if it's in the world, if it's in the universe, whatever it is, they're going to call into question. And he provided us a written letter through his disciples, through his people, through his folks, to write down a letter from God to let us know things are real. And if you even try it out, open up the Bible, read anything, and look at the world we're in today and say, if this was just like we call it man-made or cliche or blah blah, how in the world did they know all this was going to happen? How in the world did they already write something for me, like my blueprint? How did they already write my blueprint for me to have something to live by, to go by, to reference into that's not man? How in the world are we standing right now on an earth that's round or flat? How are we now where it was darkness and light came by just a spoken? How can you explain, how are we here? There's no way real people believe in the revolution of monkeys, because monkeys still exist. When the chicken hatched from the egg, there is no more egg. When that baby come out of your stomach, there is no more baby in there. So once something revolutes to something else, it's gone. So how can we and monkeys still live on earth together if we came from them? So it's one of those where, again, God is not, his words is not something that we all can fathom and understand, but it's the faith in it. It's amazing. And for us to keep living life into our own, or into religion, or into man-made, or whatever, again, I got so much names, who knows, Buddhism, blah blah blah. So us to keep living into that way and not say, hey, the worst that can happen to me if Jesus isn't real is I'm dead for good. I'm gone. If you're being cremated, you're burning to ashes. If you're going into the ground, the maggots are eating your skin and you feel nothing, compared to you being so stubborn and not taking this video, this call, that person up on Jesus and say, look, I want to live eternally for prosperity in heaven really, really well, than to burn for life. Like, it's hot out here and I can't take it. So I cannot imagine burning for life, being tortured, because the devil don't want nothing but to kill, steal, and destroy. So while he's pretending to give you and love on you and do everything for you right now, once he becomes your Lord, your God, and he sucks you into his hell, all that good and glitter is gone. All that I can have what I want and do what I want and walk how I want, not listen to nobody, don't follow no book, is gone. Because at the end of the day, you got to listen to somebody. So why not listen to the one that offers you, that promised you grace and mercy? Why not give to somebody that gave his only son to wipe away ours, to forgive us for the sins that we're going to commit, that we did yesterday, today, and in the future? Why not give it to a sovereign God compared to someone who wants something from you? If you're giving the devil something, he's asking you for something so you can give something in return, where God is just saying, praise and worship me. Share my word. Give my gospel and you can have whatever you want. I'm not looking for you to suffer. I'm not looking for you to lose anything. I just want you to spread my word. Be my servants. Be my disciple. Let the world know the gospel. I don't know about y'all, but I'll take my chances. I'll continue with my faith. I'll continue trusting God. I'll continue trusting Christ as I have for as long as I've been alive, because He haven't failed me. There were so many things that we've been through, that I've been through, that I'm like, oh God, I know it happened in the spirit before here, and you protected me. So by the time it came here, it was just a pillow. By the time it got to me, it was already done, and He was just saying, I'm gonna give you a little sniff of what was happening, but you're taken care of. Why would you not want to worship somebody like that? So for the next person who wants to ask me, what if Jesus isn't real? My answer is, oh well, at least I have a 99% chance of living lavish on earth than burning in hell, because I decided right now is my heaven. I decided right now I'm going to do what I want to do. No, I'm going to spread the gospel. So when I make it to the pearly gates, I can really just relax and do as I want. No sickness, no pain, no nothing. And just live life. So I want y'all to join me. I want y'all to be there with me. I want us to crack a little jokes up in there and tussle a little bit, because you know God gonna let me tussle still, because I haven't been tussling in a while. So I want y'all to be there with me. So again, remember you guys, I love you, and so do God.